So next up, it's change out time on our fresh strawberry extract that we started 2 months ago.
No, last month.
Or this was last month.
Yeah, we started
change
it
out. Yes.
in May.
Show them the color of that. This is 1 month.
Yeah, this is 1 month. And if you see like the color in these strawberries, they're pretty much white. They're, there's a little bit of, pink in there, but I mean, they're pretty much white.
But if you look at the very bottom, where just the fluid is, you see the color of the extract itself. It's this dark red, beautiful. The vanilla bean that we put in there has been extracted. And so just as a reminder, this started with 8 ounces of fresh strawberry, 8 ounces of 195 proof Everclear, which is 97.5% alcohol. So almost 100% alcohol. And I'm going to give a quick refresher because it's important, right? So the 8 ounces of alcohol to 8 ounces of Everclear meant that if you Google moisture content of fresh strawberries, oh, did I say 8 ounces of alcohol? I did. I meant 8 ounces of strawberries to the 8 ounces of Everclear. If you Google the moisture content of fresh strawberries, it's anywhere from 85 to 95%. So we diluted all that Everclear with the moisture content inside the strawberries, right? That's why we put the vanilla bean in there and it didn't burn. If you put a vanilla bean in Everclear and just let it sit, that bean won't extract at all. And we can see it's extracting really, really nicely. It's because we diluted it with the moisture content from the strawberries.
And it's like fresh juice.
Yeah, so now it's time to take the first batch of fresh strawberries out and replace it with the next batch. And already, we were actually smelling this before because we're like, let's just take a smell. It's strawberry forward already. It's beautiful.
But there's a creaminess to it. I'm getting the vanilla in there too.
Out the vanilla, yeah. So it's already quite fun.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to separate out the vanilla. We're going to take out all of the strawberry and vanilla. Then we're going to put the vanilla back in. And then we're going to add 4 ounces of fresh strawberries back into it. And then we're going to wait another month. And then we'll do a taste test.
And we are bringing the French press back.
We're bringing the French press back.
For those of you that have been to all of our shows, we have practiced. We are so excited to bring back the French press.
This was from one of our friends on Facebook. Well, actually, I think several people use it, right? And usually this comes out. What do I do with those?
Your tweezers? There you go.
I had tweezers around here somewhere. Oh, you know what? They're behind you. Would you mind picking those up for me?
Yep. So we're going to, while she's doing that and kind of digging through it, so we had the 8 ounces in, which means it diluted the Everclear from 97.5% alcohol all the way down to just under 50%. And our range is 35% to 50%. That's what we like to keep everything that's got vanilla in it to make sure that it extracts properly. For those of you that can't get 195 proof Everclear, and you're doing your strawberries with fresh strawberries, and maybe you can only get 150 proof, I know some states limit it, then this is it. You're done at this point. And if you don't like how it tastes, if you want more of a strawberry flavor, you can always add like dried strawberries, the freeze-dried strawberries, to add a little bit more strawberry flavor, because you're not going to be able to dilute the Everclear anymore. In Utah, where we're able to get 195 proof, we're able to do 2 rounds, but we've got to cut the next round in half. So we start with 8 ounces of strawberries. Now we've already measured, and we'll add it here in a minute, just 4 ounces. And that will keep our alcohol volume, our ABV, like right around 37%. I've done the math. We have another spreadsheet, but we're right around 37, 38% with the 4 ounces that we'll be adding here in a minute. But let's talk about the French press. What's the idea here?
It's just an easy way to separate the fruit from the liquid. You're just going to push it down. And, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is the most beautiful color. I'll show you when we're done here.
It's lovely.
It's like an amber, but red.
And the goal is those strawberries, they absorb a lot of the moisture. They have moisture in them already. And we're trying to get all that moisture content out. And the French press is such a fun tool to be able to just like squeeze it all out, pour it in. It pours nicely. And just like that,
and
it comes out.
You're going to have a little bit more in there when you pull this out. I'm just going to come in and get the vanilla beans out of here. Put those in here.
These long tweezers have been super helpful as one of our tools when we're going back and forth and doing change outs, just for this reason.
They're actually for lizards, feeding lizards. They're food safe.
We have a nephew. He loves snakes and lizards.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I have some of those. Yeah, I got them on the Amazon.
So he showed us where to get them, and that's where we found it. Yeah. But they have others that I think aren't for feeding lizards.
I know, but
extract making is about family and our nephew. So we think of our nephew every time we're using these tweezers.
I actually do.
He's a lizard and a snake guy.
Yep.
And he's still alive, which makes us happy. He hunts rattlesnakes, by the way, just for fun, which
scares
crazy, but
to death.
He loves it. Goes out to the desert and finds rattlesnakes.
Yep, takes pictures. Okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to leave this in here, and for time's sake, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to put it aside, but I could probably just let it sit for a minute, squeeze a little more, and I can get a little bit more out of there.
Yep. So here, I can set it down.
Okay.
Show them the color of that.
I forgot to get the strawberries out.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
But let's
Before
see.
I add the strawberries, I want you to see this color because it is just, you can see it.
And that's after one round.
This is just 1 month. And you know what's kind of nice about this is, when we're making vanilla extract, we're like, oh, really? So many people say 12 months? I can't wait that long. That takes too long. Well, while you're waiting, make some strawberry vanilla extract or, coconut, or we have so many other options in the book that take
the cinnamon extracts, the spice extracts.
Yeah, a lot less time.
Yep. This one is already beautiful. And again, fresh strawberries, they're in season. They're not very expensive. You can get them. You can use just white rum, which you can also get at a very good deal. So the reason that we spend so much time talking about fresh fruit is price.
It's affordable.
It's
when
super
it's
affordable.
In season.
And it's a way to now have that strawberry taste in your cabinet year round.
Yes. And we know vanilla beans are not inexpensive. And so, let's find some ways that we can use them in other ways that are less expensive.
Exactly.
So we can still get the benefit from vanilla, but also fresh strawberries and,
So will dried strawberries be more highly concentrated? Of course they will. And we address that all the time, but we spend a lot of time on fresh just for this reason. It's not cost prohibitive. You can make it when it's in season. It tastes amazing. And the flavor and the extract lasts years and years and years in your cabinet.
Yep. So just like that, I pre-measured that, pre-weighed it. So it was 4 ounces. And then this is just going to, oh, it's so pretty. I just want to taste that.
It's beautiful.
This will be ready in a month. So in 1 more month, we'll go ahead and check it out. And I'm going to go ahead and right here, I've got a change out sticker on it. And this is why I like to use masking tape. I know it's not pretty. But while I'm in the process, I don't want to use stickers that are hard to get off. And so I just use this masking tape until I'm finished, and then I can use something more permanent. And this just says, do a test taste on 7-Eleven.
There you go.
There we go. And I have my little live, so I know we did this together.
Yes.
Because I've got a lot of other extracts in the cupboard.
So join us in July when that one will be finished. This is always one of our favorite ones. And so it's always a fun one to look
so good in ice creams. My goodness. It is a little bit on the creme anglaise.
Well, and in your tea. Like a splash in like your tea. It's fantastic for cocktails, in addition to all the cooking.
Yes. And the chocolate. I forgot to mention that. The chocolate vanilla extract is really good in your tea. I have a strawberry tea that I like to have, and I just add a little bit of that extract, and I get a little strawberry and chocolate both in the tea. It's yummy.
Yummy stuff.
Yep.